got scared. Don't be scared of the brown lady. I come in peace. How are you? Let's get this started. I'm from Puerto Rico. That means I am a black person that speaks Spanish. The boat stopped a little early. A Puerto Rican girl is nothing but a black girl that speaks Spanish. They say things like, "Tú viniste a ver este nene sin tu cheque." All that means is, no, you did not come see little Leroy without your child support. That's how it is. Yes, we all want to marry a black guy. That's why we want our sons to go to the NBA. Yes. We're in a recession, people. We got to think of the future. So my mother's from Puerto Rico, fluent in English, but never speaks English around someone that speaks English. So if I bring someone home, she'll be like, "Tú me traiste esta gringa sucia a la casa." And I have to say, "Girl, she loves your bangs. She thinks your bangs are hot. Yo con gringa no como, eh?" She wants you to stay for dinner. She says, duh, the middle finger. "No, me la bota de aquí." That's how we say Jesus in Puerto Rico. Yes, she loves you. Terrible. My mother has a problem with white women, but I love white women. I think white women are heroes. They're the only ones that can have sex with 76 men and still marry a senator. Ooh, I love it. Cindy McCain is a figment of my imagination. I think it's lovely. We can't do the same thing. Our street value goes down. Hey. So I was a model, and I quit because I got tired of being hungry. I'm sorry, I didn't quit. I just didn't make it. It's really hard concentrating on the catwalk when all you can think about is eating a cat like Chinese people. It's really hard. You're wondering all the time why Naomi Campbell is so angry and throwing blackberries at people. It's because she's hungry. She's famished. She's starving. As a woman of color with a little bad temper, I wish she threw a blackberry at me, because then I'd hit her with a printer and she'd have cannon on her forehead. And did you hear about her? They said she spit on a police officer at Heathrow Airport. She wasn't spitting. She was throwing up. She just didn't have anything in her stomach. I know anorexia well. I was anorexic. I was 5'11" and 117 pounds, and my agent said, "You think you can get down to 100? And there goes my mother. "Well, what do they want you to lose, mija? You're fat?" No, modeling, no. So that went out of the window. I was married to a Muslim at the time. And I don't know if anyone in here is Muslim, but he wanted me to wrap up in the garbs. And I was like, last time I checked, Gucci did not make hijab. I have never seen a Burberry burqa. I don't know if that's gonna happen. You're trying to ruin my career here. Is that terrible? So, I want to give my props to those people out there who are getting bad press. I have a tendency to want to see things positively, like Manny and his steroids. Hey, you know what? I think anyone who has dedication enough to go through all of that they need to go through and risk a kidney from steroids should get a check for a work ethic. It's just me. Wow, you guys are judgmental. Wow. And Chris Brown, I think, yeah, he beat up Rihanna and it was pretty bad, but at least Rihanna got to live to tell the story. So let's look at this positively, folks. Come on, stop being so negative. Look at Lacey Peterson. I'd rather be Rihanna yodeling. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, I'm trying to get some fun going here, right? So ladies, I was thinking about this. I don't know if you're the only ones, but sometimes I wish that someone that I slept with died so I wouldn't have to count them. The double standards for women are just terrible, right? I'm like, wow, and the guy that I slept with that I don't want anybody to know about is the healthiest individual I know. He's a vegetarian, he lives at Jamba Juice, always working out, and I'm like, why won't he die? Oh my goodness, and he's gonna tell everyone. And I'm like, maybe not die, but maybe get a disease where he can't talk or text. You know? Because with my luck, he'd find an Etch-a-Sketch and draw out the entire thing and be like, I'm like, no. Oh, so dating is really bad for me in LA. Anyone in here ever dated a preacher's kid? Oh yeah, the traumatized people don't want to talk right now, I understand. They have this art that they've developed that they justify all bad things with the Bible. And my ex-boyfriend was cheating on me, and I'm like, you can't go around having sex with everyone. And his response was, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I was like, really? Are you not afraid of diseases? Though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Sex without a condom? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Hallelujah! I was like, wow. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Yeah, people have been complaining about my comments because I was very happy that Hillary Clinton didn't win. And I was like, come with me, listen to me. I love Hillary. But can you imagine her making a decision at the very desk where Bill got his knob polished? Oh, one flashback and everybody's gonna die. So I said, you can't run America. You can run some conditioner through Chelsea's hair, but not America. Am I wrong for that? Wow, you guys are really judgmental. I'm not feeling really well. I went downtown Los Angeles, and I was in Santee Alley, which is where people go shopping. That's where I got my shoes, my jeans, my shirt, my ring, everything from. And I got really sick because I ate one of those hot dogs. Yeah, I got so sick, and then I called my mom, and I'm like, Mommy, I was so sick, I ate one of those hot dogs downtown. And she's like, that's what usually happens when you have a rat sandwich. That's what usually goes down. Oh, guys, come on, relax. We've all eaten a rat sandwich. I see you at Jack in the Box. It happens. I'm a vegetarian now. Let's see here. So, I like to give women dating advice, and I want to tell you, stop spending your money trying to find a man at church and on the internet. It's too expensive. You want to know where you want to find a man? You want me to tell you? Okay, you find a man on the 405 at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's where all the men are. You have time to bond. It's where I met my ex-boyfriend. Joaquin, he was a very lovely man. There we were on the 405 for hours. We bonded by Mulholland Avenue. It was just beautiful. And he would do anything for me. Joaquin would do anything for me. Manicures, pedicures. I have a rare blood disease. He even gave me his blood. Nice guy, right? So a couple of years down the line, I decided I don't want to be in the relationship anymore. So I said, you know what? I'm out of here. Gonna go. And he says, wait a second. You can go, but you can't take anything that I bought you with you. I was, how very LA of you. Because that means everything, folks. So I have the car keys, house keys, credit cards, jewelry, even the outfit I had on. He said, yeah, I bought that too. So I said, okay, I get naked. I'm a proud woman. I have to start somewhere. And I head for the door, and he taps me on the shoulder. And he says, didn't I give you blood? So I snatched my tampon out, and I said, I'll pay you in monthly installments. I'm Aida Rodriguez, thank you.
Right off the bat, I hope I don't disappoint you guys. Disappoint people my whole life, like my PE teacher. My mom thought she was having twins. My dad wanted me to be a jockey. It was just a lot of disappointments. I'm getting through it. I joined the gym. Give it up for me. I joined the gym. Thank you. Thank you. Might even go. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. Baby steps. Something I hate going is that when you join, they ask you those personal offensive questions when you join. Like, sir, do you normally exercise? Yes. Like, sir, do you normally eat right? I'm like, I'm gonna eat right now. And there was one question that really got to me. They were like, sir, what do you want to succeed in by losing weight? What's your goal for losing weight? I don't know, wear emo pants? I don't know. sit at a booth at Denny's comfortable. I don't know, you know? I'm tired of this. It's hard. I want to wear a V-neck and not make it look like a U. It's horrible. They don't have a place for me. They don't have a place with fat mannequins. They don't have a Watermelon Republic. They don't have Forever Size 48. Those are my dreams. It's not right. I'm trying to change this. I've tried every other day. I was jogging. I was walking. And at that point, I said to myself, I wish I could go back in time. And then suddenly I saw a little fat Mexican kid that looked just like me. Little fat Mexican kid looked just like me. I'm like, this is my time to change a life. I was like, mijo, come here. Mijo, listen. I'm from the future. There's still time, bro. He's like, how do I know you're me? I'm like, because I know what you do in the bathroom, bro. You eat cake. Horrible. I have a girlfriend, but she broke up with me because I was too fat. And it's cool. It was awkward. Every time we did it, it looked like she was drowning. I don't know. Almost lost her in the Disneyland one time on Thunder Mountain. Because apparently you have to share the lap bar. Some of you know where this is going. We're on the ride. We're going, yeah, baby, this is fun, right, baby? Baby? Lost her. It sucks, man, but it could have been a lot more. I could have been a cholo, but no. I couldn't run that fast for the getaways. Couldn't be that Mexican gangster. I was the one trying to talk to the cops. Hey, maybe we should talk to them. We can figure this out. And it was too crazy. Now I hang around with white people. I stop hanging around with cholos. Is there any cholos here? Thank God. Okay. They're scary people, man. I learned to speak in vowels because of them. Because they speak to you in vowels. Like the other day, I bumped into one. He was like, "E." I'm sorry, man, but my stomach hurt. Ah! He's like, I'm gonna be late. Ooh! Just never fight with them. I've gotten to fight with one of them. It was too dangerous. They do something crazy when they fight. They confuse me. They take off their shirts. I was like, what's gonna happen? He's like, we're gonna throw it down. I'm like, you know what? I'm not that secure with my body to do the same. Give me a week. So I got confused. So I took off my pants. He was like, hey, buddy. Spencer. Slice. I love being part of the Latino heritage. I just hate the supermarkets that we have. Do we need that much rice in a big bowl? Really? Do we need all that rice? Put your hand in that thing sometimes. It's like a Mexican Zen garden sometimes. Put your leg in the beans at the same time. You ever been to a supermarket? They're amazing. They have things you don't find anywhere else. They have cheese categorized by animal. You want to surprise a Mexican kid? Buy him a box of animal crackers. He'll be like, they come in a box? What do they usually come in? The bags, right? Same animal too, like this. With 3 belly buttons. I love that place. I just hate that we have everything different over there. We have a goat's head for the meat department. Who buys that goat? And can I have some? That just like an interesting dish I would have to partake in. What I really hated was the ending when I would go with my mom and it was time to leave. And this is the most awkward situation that would always happen to me. Just when I thought I was done shopping, she goes, mijo, get in line. So I get in line, like any good kid would. And she'd pull one of these, she'd go, wait right here, I'll be right back. But we're next! And I have no money! Start talking mess about your mom. Where is that? Beep! Where are you? Beep! And what do you do? What do you do? It's frustrating. Do you put the stuff on the machine? You don't know what to do. You're just there crying and you're one more next for you to go. You're sweating. There's a lady behind you. She's a beep too because everybody at this point is looking at you. What do? You're a nice person, right? You let the lady behind you go. And what happens when you do that? The beep is back. But I can't give her all the blame. She did help me out a lot. Growing up was horrible, especially Halloween. One size did not fit all. Those were lies. Being born Latino, I wanted to make sure I was something different. I wanted to be Batman, because that's the guy that had money and power. That's who I wanted to be. So my mom made our costumes, because that's what Latinos do. We make our own costumes. We don't make them, we just buy sweats the color of the character. Right? I bought these black sweats, this Batman cape. We had this parade that you have in elementary school where you go class to class showing off your costume, right? I thought I was the man going around in my Batman-made costume. All of a sudden you hear, look, it's Fat Man. I hated that teacher too, man. She was a horrible lady. And then I won the contest though. And the contest goes for Momo Rodriguez for his costume of a Japanese beetle. I went home crying. You know that cry you do when you can't breathe and talk at the same time? You're like, what happened? She's like, don't worry, mijo, next year will be different. She made me a skeleton the following year. Everyone thought it was an x-ray sheet. It's horrible. But she got me through a lot of things. She got me working out again. She got me going through all this drama. But I'll tell you one thing, and I'm gonna get off on this, guys. I don't always wear shirts. But when I do, I wear 3X. My name is Momo Rodriguez. Thank you, guys.
So I would consider myself a cougar. Yes, where are we, cougars? Be proud to be a cougar, ladies. Be proud. Some people don't like that. I think it's great. I think we've earned that. It's a badge of honor, right? I take my thing from rappers. They take negative stuff and they make it positive. I've been to jail. What? I've been shot. What? I'm a cougar. I got muffin tops. What? Stretch marks. What? Right? Hot flashes. We could even have our own gang signs. I'll be hot and be like, crow's feet. I love it. I go to Vegas. You guys go to Vegas? Yeah, Vegas is the best. So much fun, but it's expensive, right? Oh my God, I stayed with the big pyramid. I stayed in that place. Oh, they got bathroom attendants everywhere. You feel guilty. You got to tip those people. I had diarrhea that week. Cost me $1,500. I lost more money taking a crap than playing craps. Prostitution is legal in Vegas. I bet you guys didn't know that. It's legal. Wow, I made so much money. That means those hookers every year have to pay their taxes. What's that date like at H&R Block? How do I itemize candy panties under food or clothing? Since they shot my pimp, can I file as an independent contractor? Can I get laid off? The kind of stuff I think about. I love this job because I get to travel and I get to meet people. I get to go to parties. I get to meet celebrities. They love me. Celebrities give me swag. I'm still wearing some stuff I got from Lindsay Lohan. That chick gave me these earrings. You guys know what this stuff is, don't you? I love bootleg. Bootleg rocks. You guys get bootleg? Oh, designer knockoff bags. I love that stuff. You go to Times Square, they throw it down. $5, $5. I got a Gucci bag last week, ran away like I was like getting away with crime. I pulled it out of the bag. It said Gucci. I can't help it. This is the stuff that I think about. My age. I just got a mammogram. Holy crap. Oh, I had no idea. You had no idea, right? I thought it was going to be like an x-ray machine. 2 metal plates, they stick that in there, flip a switch, it's done. No. Plexiglass plates. You get to watch your breasts getting squished like silly putty. They spread across the room. They kept going and going and going. My breast felt like a chicken patty in a George Foreman grill. She let them out. I had no idea. She let them out. They're like this. National Geographic breasts. I'm looking at him. I said, the heck with it. I'll play him like click-clacks. I found some stairs. I played the slinky race down the stair to see which one would hit the bottom first. Oh, you don't care. You don't care what we have to go through. I love it, though. I love this business. I love to travel. I walk around the streets. I go up to Harlem. I thought black men loved me. I love black men. I thought they loved me. One Jamaican guy, my ass is so flat. One Jamaican guy stopped me. He says, "Excuse me, ma'am. Can I use your ass to roll my spliff on it?" We're Latinos. Most of us Latinos are Catholic. We do crazy stuff, right? We're the ones that leave the Christmas lights up all year round. Anybody else? 14 years my dad leaves the Christmas lights up, annoying the hell out of me. I'm like, "Dad, take them down. We must have a huge electric bill." He goes, "No, do you see that wire? That goes to the Johnson's house." Latinos are crazy. We see the Virgin Mary everywhere. Everywhere, right? Italians see it on meatballs. We see it on tortillas. Never happens with any other religion. I'd love to see that change. Some other religion, right? Some Pakistani guy, like, "I was doing inventory in the back of the 7-Eleven. Right there on a little Debbie snack cake, I saw Allah. Now 5 times a day we pray to the little Debbie snack cake." You guys didn't like it. Black people don't see stuff that never happens. I'd love to see that, right? Watching CNN one night, right? Some Jamaican guy comes in. "Yeah, gonna think I'm crazy. But last night we broke up in a Jamaican beef party, right in a Jamaican beef party. Haile Selassie, Bob Marley, and Tupac Shakur smoking a spliff together." Or perhaps it was me. You guys, that's my time. You guys, thank you very much.
A very funny guy, he's got a PhD in awesomeness. Yeah, it's crazy, I know that's what he said. And he's also went to a pool party with gremlins. He's gangster. It's me. Hi, I'm Carlos Rodriguez, your host. I'm gonna do a set real quick. I'm gonna bless you with some knowledge up in here. I'm Carlos Rodriguez. A little bit about me. I'm Mexican. I'm 30. I've never been to prison. Got no kids. I know, crazy, right? It's like a myth. I'm like a chupacabra. Yeah, what you call it? Yeah, I'm 30. Yeah, and it's crazy because like I'm still a little kid in my brain. And the way I know this is because, like, the other day I seen this pregnant lady, and I was all like, "I know what you did." It's so nasty. That's why I'm single. That's why I'm single. Yeah, I'm single, man. I just recently got single. I had a girlfriend for a minute, but she had this like fetish. She liked to dress up and screw other guys. That's not right. No, man. And then I got dumped too, right? I got dumped because I got dumped the worst way because I took my glasses off. Yeah, right. That's messed up, right? I go, "Hey, babe, what we gonna do today?" And she was like, "Oof." She was like, "I chose wrong." I was so mad, I leaned in, I was like, "I'm blind, not deaf. I can hear." So mad. What you call it? Yeah, I'm over here just hanging out and stuff like that, just chilling out, driving on the way up here. I was thinking, my mind started wandering and stuff like that. You guys ever notice that when someone eats sunflower seeds, they automatically look like a tweaker? Mm-hmm. Just nah, man. Me, a little more about myself. I grew up poor. I didn't know it until about 2 weeks ago. guys ever do that here? It's just like, wait a minute, what we did? That was some poor people stuff. But it was crazy because my parents were real good at hiding that we were poor. Like real good. Like my mom would do stuff like this. She'd be like, Mijo, I got a call from the teacher today. And she said, you're acting like a bad kid. So the first of the month, all of these lights and all electricity, everything, I have it. It's gone. I was so mad. I was like, when did we get a phone? I had one of those ghetto phones where you couldn't call out, you can only get incoming calls. Oh, that's... I looked at it, like we got a clap, she was like, yeah, I've been there. Girl, the only number you can call was 911. I would too. They'd be like, 911, what's your emergency? I was like, I'm bored. Ain't nothing to do. I ain't got no cable. My dad wasn't any good either though. My dad would do the same things. He had tricks too. Like one day he would be like, hey, you guys better act right. I swear to God, man. Otherwise, I'll take my other kids to McDonald's. I know, right? This is how I live. No, it was a trip too because like my dad would do stuff like he would give us things to take him away, kind of like he just very, very, very clever like that. Like one time he did this. Where I grew up at, we don't have any snow. And so I'm like, oh man, I love snow. Like, you know, my dad would be like, hey, mijo, guess where we're going today? The snow. And I'm like, what? The snow? We're like, yeah. You start telling neighbors, guess where we're going? The snow? What? So happy, right? I was excited. And then, but it was crazy because like we didn't go to like Boreal, you know, or like we didn't go to like ski resorts or anything like that. We went to the first sign of caca snow that you saw on the freeway. You know what I'm talking about? It's like half dirt and half snow and car accident glass. He's like, here, take the trash can top, go up there, woo! You know that fun, people? Don't come over here no more, don't come over here. No, go play. Go play. It's grown-up time. Why is it always grown-up time? Grown-up time smells awesome. Grown-up time smells like camping. And then I would get there, right? And my dad, after we get done playing in the snow and stuff like that, we would get home, you know, my dad would be like, hey, take some snow home, fool. I'm like, what? He was like, take some home, I don't care, it's mine, I don't care, take it. I'm like, what? You made the snow? All right, cool. So I'm a dumb kid, I'm putting snow in my pockets. I'm gonna take snow home, I'm gonna be so cool, I'm gonna take it to show and tell, look, I got snow. So dumb. And then finally when I would get home, right, my dad would be like, hey, mijo, hey, where's that snow that you got from the mountain? And I would be like, oh, and I start checking my pockets, and he goes, you lost it, huh? See, that's why me and mom don't give you nothing, because you don't take care of it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, man, I'm starting. Another thing too, like I'm noticing about myself lately, I'm getting chubby. I'm getting fat. The way I know I'm getting fat too, this is how you can tell when your jawline starts to disappear. When this start goes like this, and you start taking pictures like this, like just getting into a Facebook picture, but they got your whole body still. Go to the gym. What you got instead of duck face behind duck neck and stuff like that. But it's so funny too, because when I don't like going to the gym, not because like you know, there's my mom told me when I was little that the kukui comes from the mirrors. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of mirrors at the gym, you know. So it's like if you want to send the kukui some mail, send it to 24-hour Fitness. The kukui will get the mail, you know. It's so. I'm sorry. If people don't understand what kukui is, it's Mexican word for boogeyman. Yeah. So if you're black, it's just Candyman. And if you're white, it's just a black man. All right, so guys, my name is Carlos Rodriguez. You guys have a good night.
What's up, Miami? What's going on? Yes, happy hump day, right? You guys can each get a turn punching me in the face after the show for saying that. All right, that and other really crappy office sayings that I hear all day and I want to kill somebody because I know this is gonna shock you guys. I have a day job. It's no lie that I'm not famous. I have a day job. I love my day job, except for a couple things. One is that I work near a construction site. And it's really, really irritating when I walk past these jerks and they don't acknowledge me. Like that. I don't understand that. I want you to hiss at me and treat me like a puff pastry like every other woman who walks by, damn it. I deserve that. Right? And the other thing about working in an office, and ladies, maybe some of you will relate to me here, when I go to the bathroom and I want to have some private time, right? These bitches are trying to identify who's spending extra time in there by their shoes. You all do it, because that's you. That's you. But I'm on to you guys, and I have a solution. And ladies, if you are a victim, this is a solution for you too. An extra pair of shoes. Cut the bullshit. Right there. There you go, guys. All right. I actually have a pretty cool job. I work for a really popular cruise line. I'm not going to say which, and don't yell it out, but I'll give you a hint, because I want to brag a little bit. It's the one where all the ships are named after the king of diamond strippers. Destiny, Miracle, Freedom. But she only did it to pay her way through med school, so it's all right. Right? But I recently lost a little bit of weight, about 40 pounds. But then I found it in all the cupcakes that I started eating again. The little bastards were hiding right in there. But I gotta get back into it, guys. And I'm really not that interested in losing weight for vain purposes. I'm just tired of mosquitoes biting me all the time. Right? Like, if Pitbull were a mosquito, he'd be flying around and he'd be like, Dolly, look at that walking buffet of deliciousness right there. Let's get at her. Let's do it. Well, I want to lose weight for that, and I would really like to go jogging without starting a fire in between my thighs. That would be nice. That would be lovely. I need to lose the baby weight, is what it is, really. Not that I had a baby, but that I look like I swallowed one. So, as soon as I tackle that problem, we'll be good to go, right? And the thing is that no matter how much weight I lose or gain, I can't figure out how to get really sexy cleavage, right? Like, I'm not talking about when I wear my crappy Walmart bra, the old comfortable one that ladies, back me up because we all have this, all right? It's the one where one boob has like cotton sticking out, the other one has a wire poking you in your rib. And no matter how many times you wash it, you know you can't get rid of that disgusting underboob vinegar smell, no matter how hard you try. I like to be hilarious and disgusting. I can't decide which one I'm more successful at. I don't know. But here's the thing, I want that sexy cleavage. Like, if I can just describe my issue to you guys, if my left boob was the turnpike and the right one was the palmetto, I can never get them to merge at the Golden Glade interchange and just come together. They don't do it. They don't do it. But that doesn't stop me from getting compliments, guys. All right, I had a fan, the one, come up to me after a show once and he goes, do you know who you look like? Shakira? Do you look like J-Lo? I'm like, what? J-Lo? Oh my God, that is just as good. He's like, no, like J-Lo, like. I don't know if it's okay to give the middle finger in 2012 on TV. So I'm gonna hold back on that one. I'm gonna hold on to it. But it doesn't matter, because even then, I have a boyfriend. Sorry, boys, the buffet line is closed. All right? Sorry about that. Sorry to break your hearts, but I have a man. All right, I have a man. Actually, it's been the longest relationship I've ever had with anyone besides my gyno. Because that's the only other man who was able to look at my lady parts without throwing up. So this one's a keeper. I'm actually really glad to be out of the dating scene, because if I had to date one more man who told me I was cute, someone was going to lose a testicle. All right? I do not spend 25 minutes doing this hair, 30 minutes putting on makeup, and another 45 minutes shaving my back to be called cute. All right? But luckily, when I had my last hurrah as a single woman, I decided I was gonna get the guy back. I went on a date, and I'm sorry, but for the cause, I had to whore it up a little bit, I'll admit it. So as soon as he whipped out his penis, I said, oh my God, that is so cute! Oh my God, I just want to tie a little bonnet around it and take it home and feed it in public. I just want to keep that all to myself. It's so adorable. So that didn't work out. And then I met my current boyfriend, and it's been fabulous. And here's the thing about being in a relationship, though. Apparently, like, whatever pulling out doesn't work is what I hear, even though it worked the first 30 years of my life, and I'm only 32. I might be off 10 years. Sorry, my math is not that good. But yeah, we had to start using birth control. Ugh. And not condoms, because I haven't used that since I was 12 either. No, I take pills. But I don't like to call it birth control. I refer to it as border patrol. All right? Stay with me, people. Don't leave me now. I picture these tiny little soldiers at the end of my uterus with little machine guns. They're adorable. Fighting off these intruders, right? But like a good Cuban, I have a wet sperm, dry sperm policy. So if one gets through, it's all right. All right, that's what's happening there. Oh my God, Cubans arrepentido who didn't get it. All right, stay with me. But I have plan B, by the way. Plan B is, ironically enough, when you hear the name of it, if the whole comedy thing doesn't work out or the cruise line thing doesn't work out, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Don't ask me how to spell that, because I have no idea unless there's a Word document open with a little squiggly line to tell me how to fix it. No idea. There's a lot of R's and E's and U's. I don't get it. But yeah, I'm gonna open up my own business. And please don't hate me for this, but some of you might be my best customers, the drop it like it's hot abortion clinic. It gets better. I'm gonna open it up next to a daycare center with a sign that says, don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah! Man, I'm one tall Mexican, man. Yeah, I can't fight though. I can't fight, man. You know? I know, I take this girl out to the movies the other night, man. People got in an argument behind us, started talking really loud. She turns around and tells them this: you guys better shut up or my man will beat all of you up. Yeah, man. I'm just like, yes, her man will. Let's go get him, girl. Oh, man. Man, I've been dating this 19-year-old recently, man. It's awesome. Can't take her anywhere, you know? Honey, I'm going drinking with the guys. You can come wait in the car or something. Don't know what you're really gonna do, you know? Yeah, man, I'm dating her because I'm trying to get over an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, it's always hard. It's hard because you always run into something that reminds you of them. Always. A few days ago, man, ran into the girl I cheated on her with. Hey, it was hard, man. It was hard, but I got over it. Yeah, man. I mess around. You know what? I mess around a lot, but I'm safe. I get checked for STDs every 6 months, man. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's important. I just don't go back for the result. No. Nah, man. I don't need news like that ruining my day, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's one of the first jokes I wrote when I got into comedy, and I fell in love with it until I brought a girl out to watch my set. The ride home was so awkward. Awkward, you know? And finally it came up, she's like, Deci, that whole STD thing, you were joking, right? It's like, get checked at all, you know? I mean, gotta keep that real. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I'm dating, man. I hate dating. My friends hooked me up with this girl, man. It was awful. We went on a date, and she says, Deci, just to let you know, I don't kiss on the first date. I was like, fine. It's just gonna make the sex a little awkward. I mean, you're gonna have to work with me here. Damn, you guys are awesome. I love you guys, man. Yeah, man. Man, this is embarrassing, man. This is embarrassing. I recently got caught having sex in a car. Yeah, the owners were pissed. They weren't liking that. They did not like that at all, man. Yeah, man. Man, I'm horrible at picking women too. Like in a crowd, man, I'm so horrible. I can walk up to a group of girls and pick the wrong one, and she'll let me know I picked the wrong one, because she'll start talking about her friends, and she thinks it's in a bad way, but it's actually in a good way. You know, she'll be like, yeah, I'm here with Cindy. Look at her. She's hot, but she's such a slut. You're lucky you didn't talk to her. You know? And she'll be like, then there's Nancy. She's the opposite. She's a prude. She's saving herself for marriage. So she makes up for it by giving a lot of you know? We should be like, why don't we go back to my place and talk? Like, shouldn't we wait for Cindy and Nancy? I mean, maybe they want to come and talk. Man, and you can never get with the second choice. Never, ever get with the second choice, man. You know? Because that relationship will always, the girl will always bring that up. Like, you'll be arguing and she'll be like, why don't you call Cindy? You asked her out first. Why don't you call Cindy? Here's her number. Call her. I'd be like, did she say something about me? I mean, let me know. Let me know is what I'm saying, man. God, man, I love I'm Mexican, man. I love my people, man. Mexicans are awesome, man. Yeah, man. I grew up in a barrio, man, like a Mexican ghetto, man, you know? And like, we were poor. We were really poor. And I hated holidays, like the 4th of July, because we couldn't afford fireworks, man. So we used to have to sit on the porch as a family and watch the drive-bys. I mean, that's like, I hated Christmas too, man, because we never received presents that we wanted. We received presents that we needed. That was horrible, man. I remember one time, man, I opened up this present, man, opened up a box. I was so excited. Freaking microwave in there. I started crying. I was like, Papa, I don't want a microwave. He's like, mijo, relax. That's for your mom. We got you a blender. You guys are freaking awesome, man. I love you guys, man. Yeah, my mom's straight from Mexico, man. She's been in this country 25 years, and she still has a heavy accent. Still has a real heavy accent. I hate when she calls. She's all like, hello, my friend. Hi, it's your mom. I'm like, Mom, you're from Mexico. And that joke didn't make sense, but to me. Yeah. And, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was driving home the other night from a show, man, and I was falling asleep on the road. So I kept pinching myself to stay awake. Gotta tell you, man, by the time I got home, my were hurting. I mean, that was freaking horrible. Is what I'm saying here, man. That's what I'm saying here, man. Yeah. I drink a lot, man. I'm embarrassed. I drink a lot, and I think my body's trying. Yeah, really? Thank you. Sunday night. Sunday night. Drink up. Yeah, I drink a lot, man. I think my body's trying to tell me to quit drinking, you know? But it's in Spanish, and I don't understand it. It's like, ya no tomas! Ya no tomas! That doesn't even make sense, because I just said it in Spanish, you know? Oh, man, don't know where I'm going here, man. I am, you know, this is going to be so random, just off the wall. You know you can only plead insanity for murder? Yeah, exactly. You ever gotten a speeding ticket? I tried using that. I was like, Judge, I'd like to plead insanity for this speeding ticket. Said, Deci, you can only plead insanity for murder. I was like, I know. I was on my way to go kill somebody. I mean, the cop pulled me over, man. Hey, man, I'm going to end it there, man. You guys are freaking awesome, man. That's my time. My name's Deci Rodriguez.
Latinos, make some noise! It's redundant, man. That's what Latinos do, make noise. Why do all people who do a show, they always say Latinos make some noise? That's like saying, Blanquitos, be uptight. It's redundant. What they should say is, Latinos, pay your alimony. Right? Latinos, get a GED. Latinos, get some therapy. You know? Latinos make some noise. Out of here with that. You know? Child support. You're paying child support. That's how come your wife is like, oh, she's all tranquila, right? Yeah. Have you guys noticed how street slang has been getting lazier and lazier over the decades? It's like in the 70s, you may have heard something like, hey, my brother, right on. In the 80s, it went down to, yo, bro, all right. In the 90s, it was like, yo, B, I. Yeah, and in the not too distant future, you're gonna be hearing like, yubba, ah. Actually, seriously, what we're hearing, I don't know, I'm from the East Coast, I'm Puerto Rican. Anybody was in the house? Just one. Mexican, he's you ain't Puerto Rican. Want to fit in, man. Yeah, I can tell you ain't Puerto Rican, man. Yo Boricua? All right. He got the Daddy Yankee shirt that makes him Boricua. All right. So yeah, now they got some street slang, right? New street slang sponsored by Pepto-Bismol. It's like, "Aing." Do they do that out here? In New York, it's like that. Yo, what up, Papa? Aing. I mean, dude, you don't sound like you're all right. You sound like you got diarrhea, man. Aing. Yeah. Here's another tidbit of street culture. Are you guys up on this, like limited edition sneakers? Right? The brothers up on, right? So here's the deal. Here's a skinny, right? Like Nike will come out with like 200 pairs of this particular model worldwide for $500 a pair. Limited edition, my. You know? I mean, what the freak? You know what you? I mean, in order for you. I don't understand that. It just trips me out. You know what I mean? In order for me to pay $500 for a pair of sneakers, I gotta be smoking some fermented homeless particles. Straight up. And for those of you that don't know what that is, those are like lint balls that have fermented in some dude for about 3 months. Yeah, I'm just, I'm used to teaching, you know what I mean? It's gotta be like, limited edition? I'll take it. It's ridiculous. How about limited edition master's degree? You know what I mean? For $500. You know? Limited edition brain transplant for $500. You know, I might buy one of those things. Who has a Delphia cable here? Anybody? Did you ever have it? Because when I came out to LA, I was tripping, man. They got this channel, the Fugitive Network. It's actually one channel. It's a public access channel. And they got all these like felons, rapists, murderers. And they got the number, their arrest number. Most of them are Latinos. Occasionally there's a black dude in there, right? What number? They all look like Danny Trejo, right? Right? Without the gun. On the day they got busted. And the thing that tripped me out is that they play classical music to the like I'm supposed to feel relaxed while I'm watching like this the triple rapist, he's out Reseda and they play classical music. I'm thinking, this is trippy. I said, there's something going on here. This is not really the Fugitive Network. This is a Latino digital family album is what it is, man. Yeah. That can't afford a computer. Oh, that's my Uncle Chewy. My cousin Papo. Martin, what's up? It's a Latino Family album, there's always like racial undertones to everything on television, and none of them pass by me, man. None of them. You know, one of the things talking about TV that perplexes me the most. For those of you that don't know what perplexes me mean, look, just in case, you know, just in case. Dictionary.com, look it up. One of the things that perplexes me the most is whenever they have a news report in the hood, they always get the most bombastically illiterate people to do an interview. You know? It's like, why can't you go ahead of time and interview all the people in the neighborhood, see who passed the GED, right? Who can fill out a job application before you put them on TV, right? It's like, there's a 2-car collision in the South Bronx and we have an eyewitness. Yo, what's up, man? I saw the whole thing, man. Yeah, the dude in the front, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. I saw it with my own parochial vision. Word. And when the dude in the back crashed into him, he him out the window. That's right. Yeah, you know what the thing is, man? The thing is, people are so in consideration. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so, yeah. No doubt. You know, that's one of those words you can use for a lot of different things, you know what I mean? So here's the deal. Commercials. I don't know if you guys have this particular commercial out here, but it's erectile dysfunction commercial. I know you guys have your own. People always laugh when I say that, erectile dysfunction. There's nothing funny about that, man. You're 23, in about 20 years, you're gonna be popping, bro. Relax, you know? So they got this erectile dysfunction medication. They got this 70-year-old dude flossing in the mirror. Like he's getting ready to get down, right, with a 22-year-old. And he's talking to you like you and him had a previous conversation. He's like, yeah, remember the drug I was telling you about, Muse, for erectile dysfunction? And you know, there's gonna be more words after this. And they go right to the disclaimer, right? Which is, you know, every drug has a side effect, right? Also known as the disclaimer. So the dude says, do not use Muse while driving. And if your erection lasts for more than 6 hours, contact your doctor. All right. Okay. Yo. I thought the old dude was cheesy, but now I want to know why I can't use Muse while driving. I'm interested. I'm thinking, is it because my erection is gonna pop through the windshield? Or is it just gonna block my parochial vision? I don't understand, right? I don't get, but I'm interested. The next thing that gets me is that if I had an erection for more than 6 minutes, everyone goes, 6 minutes is a long time. You guys don't wear watches when you, 6 minutes is a long time. Let me tell you something. If I have an erection for more than 6 minutes, I'm not contacting my doctor. 6 hours? I'm knocking on every door in my building complex. Doom, 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 doom. Hi, yeah, I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. No, I don't need any salt. I got a little extra and I thought maybe I could help you out. And if after I went through all the apartments in my building, right, I still had some extra, now I would call all the porno producers in Encino. Now I don't know if you notice, but they always use the same, they loop that. So it makes it look like the dude is going for like days, right? I'd call all the porno producers and tell them to fire the editor, because we're gonna do that in one long take. All right? And now if I still had more after that, I call all the dry cleaners in Los Angeles and be like, you hiring? Because I got room for about 15 hangers.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for having me tonight. It's a pleasure to be here. It's been a really long day. I had to make a few phone calls today. Had to call those people at the bottom of the cell phone address list, you know? Those people you never pay attention to, you know? Had to call up the Yolandas and the Vanessas. Basically, if you're my friend and your name is Zach, you're pretty much screwed. Amanda and I, however, have become quite close. So what's going on with me in the world today? Mexicans, let's face it, folks, it's not a very good time to be a Mexican. It's not. Sir, have you had enough of the Mexican humor? Mexican comedians nowadays, we're the new Jew. That's who we are. It's not a very good time to be Mexican, folks. Let me give you a little example here. Growing up, there was a big factory in my neighborhood. It's called Price Pfister, and they made faucets, and most of their employees were Mexican. Well, one day the company closed their doors and they moved to Mexico. But wouldn't that suck if you worked there before they moved? You know, you move all the way over here from Mexico, you uproot your family, risking arrest, you learn a trade, you get a job, and the company you work for moves south of the border. See, folks, it just goes to show you nowadays even a Mexican can say that they lost their job to a Mexican. That's right. Not a very good time to be a Mexican. What's going on? You guys hear about this protest that happened at the Home Depot in Burbank, California, because the Home Depot built a day laborer facility for the day laborers? Anybody here ever pick up a day laborer? Yeah, I never have. I mean, day laborers are fine if you need like painting or cementing or spackling, whatever the hell spackling is. But they never seem to do the things that I need, like filing. Oh yeah, ándale pues, ¿saben proficient at Microsoft Word? Dos hombres, ándale pues, ¿saben spreadsheet? Forget about Home Depot. I think that we need to have day laborers outside of CompUSA. I'm serious. I don't need anybody to put up drywall. I need somebody to tell me why my computer system keeps crashing every time I try to upload a photo onto myspace.com. That's what I need. That's what I'm talking about. What else going on? Not a very good time to be a Mexican, folks. You guys hear about this human rights organization? They were handing out maps of the Arizona desert to people that were crossing over here. You guys hear about this, anybody? They're handing out maps to people crossing over because apparently people are died coming over here, crossing over the desert. And a lot of people are saying that by doing this, they're encouraging illegal immigration. I disagree. They're not encouraging illegal immigration. All they're doing is encouraging an ass kicking. And I'll tell you why. Folks, if I'm going to cross through 400 miles of desert on foot, and all you're going to hand me is a freaking printout from MapQuest, you deserve an ass kicking. I got your Yahoo Maps right here. I mean, where's the trail mix? Right? Where's the insect repellent? Where's the copper tone? I'm serious. We live in the era of global satellite positioning systems, and they're handing these people a friggin' scroll, like Phidippides running the first marathon. Fare thee well, may honor be your guide. Why don't they just hand them a couple of sticks? Here's a divining rod for you. This is 400 miles of desert is all I'm saying. Let's go down there and give these people what they really need. An ice cold cerveza. Corona con limón. You guys think I like talking about Mexican stuff. Check this out. My dad won't even watch a television show unless there's a Mexican on there. It's true. I said to my dad, hey, Dad, let's watch Survivor. He said, there are Mexicans on this show? I said, no, I never seen a Mexican on Survivor. Tell me about this show. Oh, basically all these people are stranded in this no man's land. You mean like Tijuana? No. No, it's different. All right, so what happens is they just got to scrape around and eat whatever they can. You mean like carnitas? No. Jeez, all right, look, what happens is all these people, they got to break up into these tribes. You mean like gangs? No. Jeez, all right, what happens is one by one, they're taken off the island. You mean like the immigration? No. I thought you said there are no Mexicans on this show. No, they're not. But you just described my whole life. So let me tell you guys a little bit how my parents met. Check this out. When my mom met my dad, she was walking down the sidewalk pushing a shopping cart full of dirty laundry with giant soup can rollers in her hair. 4 kids from 3 different dads. I just couldn't imagine my dad standing across the street like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's up? But that's what happened. So my dad, he met my mom, he married her, got his green card. He did. So a few months later when my dad was caught cheating, he said he actually wasn't cheating, but rather seeking dual citizenship. You know that's clever. That's clever, you gotta admit. I don't really blame my dad for cheating. It must have been hard to live with my mother. She had a lot of psychological problems. She had split personality disorder. She did. Every morning she'd wake us up for school. Come on, kids, get up. Get up. I've got places to go, people to be. Forget Jennifer Garner. My mom was Alias. She even had a different outfit to correspond with each persona. So like after school, they'd be like, "Hey Sal, your mom's here to pick you up." I said, "Really? What's she wearing?" "Oh, pink miniskirt." "Oh, that's not Mom. That's Susan. She drives crazy. I'll wait." So what else? Thanks, thank you very much. But I'll tell you, I really don't understand our whole border situation. I don't. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand how guys with Jeeps, guns, badges can't keep people from crossing a border. And yet all it takes is one guy standing in the doorway wearing a headset to keep me and all my friends out of every cool club in Hollywood. I think we should just start brand new, just knock down the fences and throw away the guns and just line our borders with purple velvet ropes. Every few feet position a big, buff, bald black guy, you know. People try to come through. "I'm coming to the United States." Fool, get your ass behind the rope. You ain't on the list. Only cool people come through. So what else is happening in the world? I'm really upset. I'm really pissed off. I just heard about this new study, and it found a correlation between how tall people are and how much money they earn. Anybody here heard about this? They've done this in Europe. Well, basically, the study showed that for every inch below the national average, you'll earn about $1,300 less per year per inch. Yeah. Well, the average guy in America is 5'9", the average woman is 5'5", and the study showed that for every inch below the national average, $1,300 lost. So I'm 5'7". I've missed out on $2,600 per year. You know, well, multiply that by 16 years out in the workforce, I've missed out on $41,600. Well, when I found out this information, I did what any one of you would have done. I'm suing my parents. I did. I got me a lawyer. "Your Honor, my client is seeking retroactive compensation. He's also asking the courtroom to consider future losses, which, based on a life expectancy of 85 years, brings the entire judgment to $210,000. This has really changed the way I date now. Nowadays, I only date women that are above the national average. My girlfriend right now is 5'7", which means that over a 10-year period, she's worth $26,000. Beat that, Charles Schwab. I'll give you guys a second to think about it. Takes a while. I'm really proud of my Mexican heritage, but to be honest with you, sometimes I wish I were a black man. I'll tell you why, because black guys get to be loud. Our society allows it. A black guy walks into the room, "Give me a shout out, make some noise, holla, woo woo woo." Mexicans don't have that liberty. What happens at the car wash? The guy's done with your car at the car wash, he just stands there, holds up the rag, and never says anything. What if that was a black dude? "Hey, yo, whose ride is this?" "Oh, you act like you don't see my ass holding up this rag." That's my set. I'm Sal Rodriguez. Thank you.
Where's my Guitar Hero fans at? Red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green. Whammy, whammy! Gotta get the whammy. Let's get it out the way. People say I look like Fred Flintstone. Barney! Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. My name is Roberto Rodriguez Jimenez Laureles Gutierrez Anderson Spore. Both my parents married white people. My mom kept a gangster though. She married a border crosser from Canada. From across the line. I just moved here from Phoenix, man. You know, there's some gangsters out here. I know there's some hardcore thugs. I seen a couple over there in the back, man. Them dudes that don't even have to carry a wallet, man. They got their ID tattooed on their body, man. What's up? My name is Hector Quinones, fool one. From 29th Street, local and Catholic too. I was doing a show in Compton, man. This guy had a Budweiser label tattooed on his head and the act of contrition on his back. You're like Santa Maria. That's why I pray in English. But I'm an American success. 31-year-old Hispanic male with no outside kids. I peaked. It doesn't matter what I do from here on. I could be a bum. My mom's gonna be, at least he waited till he was 31. So proud of him. My family gets together like Latinos do. We have a big old breakfast. Everybody's talking about how the kids, how you doing? Oh, good, good. And Masquito, does he have any kids? Go ahead and put some more coffee. Right, there's a big old thing. My tata, of course, has an opinion. He thinks I'm gay. Because he told me. You a gay, cabrón, what? I got 9 keys right here. Wow! Wow! I don't know where that train came from. Wow! Wow! Come on, ride the train. Wow! Wow! I'd ride it. I might dip it a little bit. Whoa. I don't know. We'll see what the night brings. But my mom, she's real supportive. Mija, live your dream. Do your dream. She came and visited me to go see a show here. It was here at the Ice House, as a matter of fact. And my mom came and I was like, Mom, you need me to give you directions? No, thank you. I'm college educated. I got the GPC. I was like, what? What's a GPC? It tells me exactly where to go. So we're driving, right? And she's like, turn left. No, you don't know. All of a sudden, she gets real Mexican. She's like, órale, tú no sabes where we're going, what? Stupid thing, what? You don't know, pendejo, you don't know where I'm going. Mom, you're talking to the machine. But it answers me. Me contesta. The real reason I think I don't have no kids is because my stepmom, my dad married a white lady from Buffalo. Oh my gosh, mosquito. Never mind. No grass growing under her feet. Chop, chop. She got all these weird euphemism sayings. It was great. But in my room, I had lace curtains, man, and doilies. Little dried flowers, roses with a little cute little lace bun. I know what I'm talking about. Huh? Cute little things. And then I had Raggedy Ann and Andy's all over my room. I couldn't do, that's what gives me a fear of audiences. I'm not scared of you, what? Do you like the bounce? Bounce with me, bounce with me. Can you bounce with me, bounce with me? I'll get y'all rule up in this, you know what I'm saying? Put it on them like that. What? Music. I like music. Anybody like music? I love music, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Latinos, we got a lot to prove. But, whenever a black person puts radio on, yeah, man. Well, hey, black people put that on. Chonas are coming off, dog. You ain't gonna lie to me, man. You ain't gonna lie to my Spanish music, nah, man. My mind's telling me no, but my body telling me yes, right? Get grimy with it. Pero Latinos, we work hard for that. What, huh? Put some Latino music on, what? With glasses, boy, you look like Mexican Chicken Little. You're like, what? Boy, I got it. Shoot, we put music on. We take that off for you. Querida, un momento de mi vida. All my little cousins are little white-akin half-breeds. My tios were not having no more Latino. They're like, no, once you go white, that's right. So I got all my little cousins, right? They speak no Spanish. They're like, bro, you want some chorizo and papas? Even my little half-breed cousin, he was like, yeah, they were calling it chorizo. I was like, chorizo. I was like, órale, güey, tú sabes? I don't go that far. Hold it up there, chorizo, papas, and cafe. That's all I know, buddy. That's all I know. Let's not push it. So I gotta translate the songs for him, right? Está cerrado, con tres candados, la puerta negra. right? Family, órale! Viva Sinaloa, Mexico! So for my little cousins, I translate it. I'll do it for you guys. The door is locked with 3 locks. The black door. She's like, I totally have that in my iPod. That's great. OMG. Oh, I am LMAOing right now. Whenever, I just went home, right, and had everybody talk crap about me, how I have no kids, my swimmers are lazy, whatever. Even my deaf aunt was like, it's because you don't have no game. She's deaf with a hairy mole, and she got 3 kids. I can't produce 1. You need to tend to them. Love her. But when we got together, you know what we do? We make tamales, dog. You know how we do. You know how we do tamales. So I made a little dance about it. Woo! So I made a little dance. It goes a little something like this. Ready? Do the masa, do the masa, do the masa, do the masa. You get the hoja, you get the hoja, you get the hoja. Spread the masa, spread the masa, spread the masa. 1 scoop of me, 1 scoop of me. And if you're really rich, you put the olive, you put the olive. Thank you, everybody. That's my time. Roberto Rodriguez.